Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It is the life in her 30s in a new state, just thriving, trying to figure out what I want to do, okay? But I really came to talk about the importance of living by yourself as a grown woman. I urge everybody to do it at one part of their life if they can. Really, because the moment you start to do it, you get excited, right? Like, I got my own space, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. But then what you don't notice and what they don't tell you is that all the distractions and everything stop, especially when you move to a whole nother city, right? So you're not always with your friends, you're not always with your family. That causes like distractions of just like little things that you need to heal, little things that you kind of brush over because you just don't have to deal with it, right? But I feel like when you finally get to a space when you're by yourself, there's just some things that you just have to address. Nobody warned me about that part. But it's been a beautiful journey, and I'm so happy that I went through it. I have more of an understanding of who I am, and also just what I like, what I don't like, my boundaries. It's worked in my favor for sure. And also, when you're in an apartment by yourself, you're creating that comfortability, that safe space. So you have to find out what is that for you and create that for you, right? So I end up learning things about me that I never thought I would learn about myself. Child. I think me deciding to get up and leave and go to Houston really just showed how much confidence I have in myself, how determined I am to get stuff done. When I have something on my mind and I want it, I have to get it. And just that I have to accomplish the goals that I have set out. And since I've been here, I have accomplished a few of the goals. Some goals that I didn't even know I was going to accomplish, I have. That's why I say it's been a beautiful journey. It's been a real raw and beautiful journey. One thing I appreciate myself for doing is the things that I wanted to do before I moved, I started to do in Chicago. So I know I wanted to work out, maintain my health. So I made sure I worked out while I was in Chicago. I knew I wanted to be able to go around by myself and do things by myself. So I started to veer off and do more things alone to start getting used to that. And just all the things that I have in my daily routine, I started in Chicago. So when I came out here, it was just second nature. And I suggest that heavily. Like, don't wait till you get there to start doing the stuff that you want to do. Start that now, so when that time comes, it's a part of your daily routine. I could definitely say some of the things that I've gone through out here in Houston. I was born to be able to handle it. I mean, I am a Chicago baby, let's be for real. And then that aspect alone, like being in Chicago, dealing with certain Chicago stuff, like you don't have to deal with that out here. Like, of course, every state has crime, right? Every state has burglaries, every state has creeps, every state has etc., etc. But Chicago is just to the extent, the unnecessary extent that they have. You don't even realize how bad it is until you go back. Once you go back, you get back in that mode. You kind of like back on watching. But when I come back out here, just skipping down the street, okay? Just skipping. And that's not every place in Chicago. I don't want to make Chicago sound like every spot is bad. But the spots that are there, you heavily want to avoid them. And then just the culture of Chicago, the way things have been going on since I was in high school, it's been a shift. It's been a dangerous shift. And I really pray for Chicago. I hope it gets better. Honestly, I feel like the main issue, I know I'm kind of just veering off, but I feel like the main issue in Chicago was like idle time. Like, I don't feel like the youth out there have enough things for them to do to be active and productive in society. Like, idle time is the worst. It is the worst, especially when you have no resources and you have idle time. You know, it was created very, very well. And that's not to say they don't have the option to get out and leave. I know a lot of people went to college and never went back, as they should. Other people, you know, they moved states, just want to do things differently because they wanted things differently for their life. But when you don't know about different opportunity, when nobody shows you there's more out there, how can you know what you don't know, right? So you kind of get stuck in that loop if you don't know. Gratefully, I was grown up a different way where I was always involved in certain things. I always looked forward to like different activities, events, sports, plays. I mean, the whole nine. I was always doing something. So I quickly noticed the difference when you don't have productivity in your life. And I honestly feel like the way I grew up grounded me to where I'm at today. Like, I'm very organized. Like I said, if I want something done, I'm going to get it done. It's happening. I go out, take risks like these. And I just want more out of life. Like, I'm just looking forward to just experiencing more. Yeah. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to her. But long story short, y'all, man, try it. You gotta try. And I know this economy, this is 2025, so I know the economy is wild work. Wild work. I get that, okay? But if you can, I urge you to. You will find things about yourself that you never would when you don't have people around you. Like, bye y'all.